Right. Okay, guys, welcome back again. It's still your boy, the Legend FS, and in this video, this is a quick update on AUDUSD, GBPUSD, and USDCHF. There is not much we can do this week because all the home market are lining up pretty good for us. But why I'm doing this is just to let you guys know when to strike, because currently the market is in our area of interest. So firstly, we have a AUDUSD. Let's quickly go over to the daily. We know that from our daily standpoint, the market got to this particular supply zone, and it reacts from this particular supply zone. From the weekly standpoint, the market is saying other thing, but from the daily standpoint, we have seen that the market has reacted from this supply zone, which is very nice. If you watch the video I said, that was exactly where I was keeping my TP. With this trend line, the market reacted and it is very nice. So now let's quickly go over to weekly and check something there. So now we've seen that from the weekly standpoint, the market broke above. This was the high that the market broke above. This was a high, and it was clear that the market broke above it. Now the market has come back to retest it. So the problem I'm having with now is that particular now is that a lot of people will intend to start buying from this particular resistance turn support. But I'm just doing this video to call your attention that it's not yet time for you to start buying. Why? Because let's go back to daily. On daily, we've seen that yes, is normal for you to start buying if you see any reaction from here. But I'm calling your attention to this particular zone here. Look at this particular zone here. You know, this one is from this one is from the weekly, but this one is from our daily standpoint. The W pattern, the neck was confirmed. The neck was confirmed here. So we should also keep eyes on this particular zone here, and we have something here. We have something which is not obvious. Not everybody may likely see it, but I figured it out yesterday when I was doing my analysis. We have something here. This particular zone here. This particular zone. So let's go back to 4 hours so that you can be able to see it clearly. Now we're on a 4 hour. Now, ideally, if this market fail to react from here, the next zone is this particular zone here. Don't just keep your eyes on this particular zone because the market is still temporarily bearish. But if this market fail to react here, keep your target on this particular zone here. And when the market is coming, if the market react from here, let's say the market wants to react from this particular zone here, the first zone, what we'll be looking at is the market will just come like this, maybe just give us this kind of formation, return back, then try to come and take off this particular zone to come test this zone and failed, and this is where we will look to buy from. But should in case we didn't see anything like this, then that means we will have to be waiting for this particular zone also, the second zone. So I'm doing this video to just let you know that there are two zones here which you can be keeping your eyes on. This zone also, we have to be waiting for this second zone here. This second zone to come and fill up this space here. And to make everything align together. So we have to be waiting for this second zone. And when they get to this second zone, also look out for this particular formation here. This is what we call a stop loss run. It can happen and it may not happen, but at least look out for this chart pattern. Chart pattern is what confirms the end of the temporary downtrend. So if we see something like this, this is now where we can buy from. So no much talk on it. You know, these two zones we are waiting for. This is from the weekly standpoint. This particular one is from the weekly standpoint, and this particular one is from the daily standpoint. So you keep an eyes on these two. So on these two, anywhere you see a chart pattern, confirmed chart pattern, you can now buy from any of these two. So let me quickly go over to daily back so that you can see it clearly. So you see that it's looking good now. So why I pick this zone is that there's a lot of space here from the daily standpoint. There's a lot of space here. So the market has to fill it. It may just come with a week and touch this particular zone and fill it and rally it up. So that is why I say let me quickly call your attention to it. Let me call your attention. But it should, in case if all this thing failed, if it failed, that means we are heading down. We are heading down, because from the weekly standpoint, when you look at the chart, the market look bearish. The market look like this is a bearish flag. But what is still giving me that confidence is that DSY is still pointing down. No sign of reversal yet. DSY is still pointing down. So that is why I feel that this market may react from any of this zone. But watch out for a proper chart pattern before you buy from here. So let me quickly go over to GBPUSD. GBPUSD, same thing, but GBPUSD, it has filled its own zone. I put in this zone here as of last week, even before the market got there, and I sent it to the Discord platform where I belong. I said you guys should keep an eye on this particular zone here, that the market may likely react from here. So, and it's not enough for you to start buying now. It's not enough. Today is just Monday. Ideally, we want to wait for this particular daily candle to close at least bullish, and when this daily candle close bullish, best believe that 4 hour may have been giving you a sign of reversal. Look at this particular zone here. You see what happened here? This was a mini chart pattern, a mini W chart pattern. If you go over to 1 hour, you will see it clearly. This was also a mini chart pattern. So you have to be waiting. Normally before, how I used to trade before, I trade off of candlestick, engulfing candlestick. The moment I see that if this candle engulf this particular zone here, I will enter. But what I fail to understand then is that the market can just go up like this. This was what I failed to understand, and I learned my lesson the hard way. The market can just go up like this a little bit and come back again and come and take out stop losses, and this is when market will now want to reverse, and market will just give you something like this, and market will rally. Best believe if you can have this patience to wait for market to react like this, give you this formation. Sometimes it will take time, but if you have that patience, just wait for this market to give you this kind of formation. He did it here. If you check most of all the time, the market will always give you this. But if you enter base of candlestick, engulfing candlestick, it's just so linear. That formation is just so linear. But when the market create a base for you, something like this is a base showing you that the temporary downtrend is over. Now I want to head higher. So when you enter like this, your stop losses come below here, and your take profit higher, because you can still target this particular high here. This is the particular high which will be eyeing for a long time, so you can still target. So I'm still keeping my eyes on them. You can see I've done my analysis on this. I'm just waiting for a perfect time for the market to tell me that I'm good, then we can now ride together. So that is about GBPUSD. This is what I'm also keeping my eyes on. So let's quickly go over to USDCHF. Those are the three pairs I'm keeping my eyes on. USDCHF, if I know this guy too well, this guy is not just ready. I'm anticipating, or I'm just waiting for this guy to come touch this particular trend line. It will still shoot up again, because this is still upward formation, higher high, higher low, higher high. No confirmation yet. I think that it will still come down a little bit, shoot up to this particular trend line. I want to see him come over to this particular zone. Is not enough for me, because I know this guy too well. This guy loves taking stop losses. He loved it. Even when GBPUSD is moving small, little by little, this guy will be shooting up with a lot of momentum. So I know him too well that this guy will likely wants to surpass this particular supply zone. And if he wants to surpassing it will be in the form of a stop loss run. So it will not come to this particular trend line. I'm not saying it will come, but I'm targeting this zone or this zone. The same thing happened, that if I should see a reaction from this zone, at least I must see one leg to the upside like this. And I will likely want to see a second leg fail. If I see another leg close above this particular high, I will not enter. I want to see the second leg fail somewhere here, and this one now close below here. Once I see the close below this particular zone here, this particular neckline here, this is where I will enter sell. But if I enter sell, I will enter just with a small percentage of my account, because I really want this guy to touch this particular trend line. But if this guy is able to touch this particular trend line and give me the same formation, That will be perfect. Why I say this same formation, if you watch this guy, if you watch it closely, this guy has been giving this formation every time. He will always give you this M pattern. Every time he will always give you this M pattern. Watch it closely before it will collapse. He did it here, he did it here, he did it here. So it always give you this M pattern. Just what you have to do is just be patient and wait for the right time to strike. You see that touching this particular trend line also will be another good way for us. That is why I say I'm keeping my eyes on this particular trend line. It will be a third touch of this particular trend line. Note that we have the first touch here. We have the first touch, second touch, third touch. So ideally, if we can have another touch again, it will be a perfect one for us to go short. But until then, let's see what the market will give. We are still Monday. We are still in Monday, but I would prefer this market to rally up to this particular trend line. If you can do that, this is what you will be waiting for. If it happens, go short without wasting any time again, without contemplating twice. That is what makes you a good trader. The patience for you to wait, and when that setup align, the patience for you to also strike without doubting your strategy. I remain your boy, the Legend FS Academy. If you like the way I teach, please give me a thumbs up, and if you don't also like it, give me a dislike. But tell me in the comment box below what to do to improve in my next video. As you all know, nobody knows it all. I don't know it all. You are here to learn. I'm here to learn. You learn from me, I learn from you, until we attain the level I call the CPT, consistent profitable trader. I'm not totally there yet, and I know a lot of traders are not totally there yet. Why not join me on this channel so that we can grind together until we reach that level? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you whenever I drop a video like this. Bye for now. I will see you in the middle of the week when I will be dropping another super video. Bye.